Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fluent Financials, what you should know for the week of July 26th. My name is Mike Lanise, and I'm your portfolio manager at Fluent Financial. Stocks rose on Friday for the fourth straight session after a rough start to the week, with most major averages moving higher despite the continued spread of the Delta variant and the potential effects it will have on the global economy. The Dow closed above 35,000 for the first time ever, bringing its 2021 gain to 14%. And rising 1% for the week, despite dropping more than 700 points on Monday. The S&P rose 2% for the week, and the NASDAQ Composite added 2.8%. The 10-year Treasury rebounded to 1.29% after falling as low as 1.13% and is hovering around that 1.28% level as of Monday morning. Year to date, the S&P is up 17.46%. And our 100% stock portfolio, called VNO, or Value and Opportunity, is up 18.52%. For the week ahead, it looks like it's going to be a quiet one for economic data, but a busy one for corporate earnings, while dealing with the overhanging cloud of a resurging virus. Economic reports throughout include updates in new and pending home sales, durable goods, jobless claims, and the Q2 GDP print. We look for modest gains in housing starts and a relatively flat pace for existing home sales, but are keeping an eye on increasing home prices, and that could indicate higher consumer inflation. Thursday's unemployment claims data should provide further clarity on the labor market momentum following the expiration of enhanced employment benefits for about half of the states in the U.S. For an earnings update, this week we will see 79 of the S&P 500 companies releasing earnings. The earnings are proving to be extremely strong, with 80% of companies so far beating on their earnings estimates, while 83% of the companies are beating on their revenue estimates. If this pace continues, it would be the second highest quarterly number ever, trailing only the first quarter of this year. Tech heavyweights will be in the news this week, with Apple, Microsoft, Google, and Facebook all reporting. We own 3 of those 4. We do not own Facebook. The pandemic is showing signs of a resurgence, with confirmed cases climbing from a 7-day moving average of 12,500 at the end of June to almost 32,000 yesterday. The Federal Reserve will have their 2-day meeting, and they are expected to discuss the pace of central bank tapering and inflation expectations. For those of you on the lookout for initial public offerings or IPOs, Robinhood will make its debut this week. The symbol on that is HOOD, or HOOD. For an options update, we are 1 week through a 5-week option cycle for the August 20th expiration. Our stock income portfolio has generated 1.18% in covered call income after selling 55% of the possible calls. Our target is 1% each month, so we are doing well so far. As of Monday morning, 20% of the portfolio was in the money after the market finished at all-time highs on Friday. The portfolio is up 2.83% after the first week of the cycle versus the S&P up 1.96% during that same time period. Also, for option writing portfolios, we have our Advantage portfolio, and it targets 0.8% every month. So far, we are up 0.82% after selling only 45% of the possible calls, and 34% of those calls were in the money as of Friday's close. The Advantage portfolio is up 1 week into the 5-week cycle, 2.37%, again versus the S&P's 1.96%. As always, thank you for tuning in to What You Should Know, and have a great week.